Tonight, the White House says it's working as quickly as it can to evacuate the more than 11,000 Americans who are still stranded in Afghanistan. Action News reporter Dan Cuellar talked to a retired U.S. Army general about what it's going to take to get everyone to safety.
The former commanding general of the 101st Airborne Division says what is happening in Afghanistan is a result of a number of missteps that were made early on.
The handwriting began when we decided to actually negotiate with the Taliban. I mean, this is a group of liars. They're much more sophisticated than they were 20 years ago. But Dan, they are still a group of liars.
The author of the book Marathon War, Leadership in Combat in Afghanistan, says when the U.S. announced in April that it was leaving, it was like a death knell.
It took, all the backbone out of the Afghan Army, as well as out of the Afghan government, which is, the government but clearly was not ready for this.
He says some 6,000 to 9,000 U.S. troops will be in Kabul within another day or so to evacuate not just Americans still trapped there, but the many Afghans who helped Americans and their allies in their mission.
Which is going to be an incredible challenge because the numbers are about 30,000 translators. Probably at least an equal number of family members.
He now worries the Taliban will soon welcome Al-Qaeda back in, making America and its allies less safe.
Their goal is to attack the United States, our allies, and our people that are scattered around the world, and we should expect that.
He says America and its allies will have to move fast in their humanitarian effort to evacuate as many as possible. He worries what may be in store as the 20th anniversary of 9/11 approaches.
The Taliban eventually are going to want to take control, I would say by 9/11, because this is going to be a big event there. Believe me, they're going to stick it in our face. By 9/11, I think they're going to want the U.S. lock, stock, and barrel out of that country.
The retired Major General says intelligence gathering will now be crucial in keeping track of what he expects will be threats of transnational acts of terror unless the Taliban and Al-Qaeda are kept in check. In Center City, I'm Dan Cuellar, Channel 6 Action News.